everyone, welcome back to our channel, Rebecca's Doing the Crew. I'm Rebecca and today I thought we could make some spring decorations. So we're going to make this easy little craft today. They're just made out of these little milk jugs from Dollar Tree. Actually everything comes from Dollar Tree except for the spray paint. It's super easy to make, and for just a few dollars you can make these for your spring decorations around the house, or even keep them all year long. So before we get started, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I like to do crafting on a budget and lots of Dollar Tree hauls and walkthrough videos and things like that. So if that interests you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is these purple flowers that I purchased from Dollar Tree. So these are called the cattail Masset. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but these are the flowers that you need. You only need one set for each milk jug. So then over in the glassware section, you're also going to need one of these small milk jugs, preferably the ones with the little writing on it. You're also going to need some twine, and then we're going to need this floral foam. You're only going to need a little piece of this to stick down inside of the milk jug. You're also going to need a small square of sandpaper, some scissors, and the last thing you're going to need, I picked this up at Walmart, but you can get it pretty much anywhere, Home Depot, Lowe's, and things like that. It's the Valspar Milk Glass Vintage Glass Effects Spray Paint. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go outside and I'm going to spray paint this. Let it dry for a few minutes, and then we're going to use our sandpaper to rough up the glass just to give it an aged, weathered look. Okay, now that the glass has been sprayed, all I did is I took my sandpaper and I just very lightly want to rub over the lettering and some of this little bumps on the glass, just so that I can see through the spray paint just a little tiny bit, and especially around the word, just to give it a little bit of an aged look to it, like a weathered look. You don't want to be real rough, and you just kind of do how much you want to see. I just do just a little bit, so this is kind of like what I make it look like. Now I just take my twine and I wrap it around the top a few times just to cover up the very top part, and then if you want to, you can cut it and put a little piece of glue. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut it here and then put a little dot of glue. You can use hot glue or E6000. It doesn't really matter. But you just want to, tie that tight so it's around the lid of the jar, and then we're going to go ahead and put a little bow on this next. Okay, now that I've glued on my twine, I'm just going to go ahead and I just cut a small piece, probably about 12 inches long, of extra twine, and I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it around the top up here and just create a bow. And I want my bow to end up on the same spot where the words are, so I just kind of make sure that this is going to be the front. And then you can trim the little strings that hang down if they're too long and just kind of adjust it to size. If your bow's not staying where you want it, you could also put a little dot of glue just to kind of help it stay. But I find that if you just kind of tug on it for a minute, it will stay exactly where you want it at. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut some of this crafting foam and stick this down inside of our milk jug to hold our flowers. You don't need a lot. You don't have to really fill the milk jug. You just want to have enough in there so that it will hold the flowers. So I just kind of shove it down in there as far as I can get it to go. It doesn't have to be all the way at the top. I'm actually going to shove it further down inside here. Okay, so taking my flowers, the first thing I did is I took the little grass parts off, and I'm actually going to trim these down because I don't want them this long. So I'm just going to kind of cut them probably about in half. And then after I cut my flowers off, all I'm going to do is I'm going to just stick these back on. Then I'm just going to stick these back on the flowers to stick in the craft foam. Okay, now that I've reassembled all my flowers, I'm just going to go ahead and arrange these into the milk glass. so this is our finished project. I hope you guys like the way it turned out. They look really pretty on the table. They look very much in time for spring, for Easter. I mean, you could leave these out even, you know, all the way through this summer. So I hope you guys like this video. So I made 5 of them for $9. You can also purchase this lavender at Hobby Lobby with a 40% off coupon if you like this style of flower better. I just want to show you guys that these were also available, and this is actually what I made mine with. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe and don't forget to hit that like and share button. And as always, thank you so much for watching.